Hello.
Hey, Y2A, give me a sec. There you go.
Oh, we ain't gonna hurt him. Just kidnap him.
That is a stupid name for.
How's your day going? There we go. According to Gory, I'm way too reckless in this place. So I'll dial it back. Kind of. So my husband's on the phone with the insurance company, so we'll see how that goes. isn't it not working? I must have had no ability. Damn it! Well, got distracted again. Well, at least, yeah. I don't even... It's getting to the point I almost don't know why I bother anymore, because it's like, something's gonna come in and distract me.
Hello.
Hey gamer, what's up? Yeah. I mean, granted, Corby just came in and he told me the verdict of the insurance company. Basically, they're saying it's both their faults because there's no cameras, no witnesses. So they're going to say it's negligence on both drivers, so we still got to come up with $1,000 for the car to get it fixed. Yeah. Basically, it's people don't want to do their jobs and come investigate and stuff like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure they can figure it out based on angles and damage and stuff like that. They can figure out who did what. I swear I need to get a dash cam. But yeah, that led to death number 5. I mean, it was important for information, but I was distracted and listening to hit what he was saying. I'm like, well, there goes another one. Apparently the police officers too. Because he's like, I'm not going to make a decision. I'll let the insurance companies figure it out. I'm like, seriously? Well, I didn't see it. I won't give either side a ticket since I don't know who to blame. I'm like, oh my god. And apparently we don't have a rental option on our policy. So even more lovely. I didn't realize I did not have one. So, like, yay? So I told my husband, you know what? We're gonna just duct tape the fucking thing. For now. I'll start saving the money up for... You know, and hopefully people help with the GoFundMe account, but I'll start saving up for that and the rental, because Rentals are expensive right now. But aside from that, how's your day going? I'm gonna leave at like 4:30 or 5 and do some Uber Eats and DoorDash. I think that should be safe. Ooh, it actually worked for you. Why does it work for some people and not everybody else?
I get you all.
Virus. Don't forget, if it's everybody, you all lose. It happened.
I got you!
Like, Streamlabs is like doing shoutouts for some people, but not other people.
I can't believe it!
Waiting for respawns anyway. Let's go back. How about... Are you not on here? Oh, I don't have you on here. Let me add you. Add streamer. I am adding people as I go, so... Let me add you. Right. I'm gonna duct tape the car together. Apparently the insurance company came back and said they're gonna find both parties at fault because there's no cameras, there's no witnesses, and the cop can't make up his damn mind, so both parties gotta pay for their own deductibles. That's how it's going. That's what my dad said to do. It's still drivable. I just can't do my Uber and Lyft anymore. I can't drive like that with people in the car. It's still drivable. I just need to get it fixed. Because what I'm worried about is long distance driving. Because that bumper kind of scares me. But I am going to duct tape it until I can get the money. But if you looked at the pictures I sent to you on Discord, one of those... It looks like kind of like part of the bumper's hanging down on top of the tire, so I need to push that up and duct tape it. I'm gonna MacGyver it. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? $1,000 isn't just something people keep around laying around these days. You know, my daddy asked me a funny question. He's like, well, how's your Twitch thingy doing? Doesn't it pay you? I'm like, what, every 2 to 3 months it does? I mean, I don't know why he thought you, you know, unless you're like Asmongold or something like that, you know, you do not get rich off of YouTube, or you do not get rich off of YouTube, and you do not get rich off of Twitch. Like, poor daddy. Well, welcome home. Hopefully your flight was safe. Yeah, you too. I'm gonna give you a shout out, but thank you for the lurky. Welcome to the show, Gorby. It's Gorby that got into the accident, though. Poor boy. He used to give me such a hard time, too. He's like, your bad driving habits and stuff. I've never been in an accident. Ha, ha, ha. Can't give me shit about it no more. He cannot give me crap about it no more. I've been setting things up on Streamlabs so it automatically greets the people from Twitch anyway. It won't greet people from Kick though. I don't know why, so I have to still do that manually. That's still considered a collision, Goober. And that's how I took out your first car anyway. Is it really? Well, considering it belongs to somebody else, maybe. But if you're hitting livestock, then why is it out on the road to begin with? Gorby, I'm taking your advice. I'm taking things nice and slow and steady. Because you say I'm reckless. Yeah, the whole free roaming garbage. On a major highway. They do it on Fort Hood too, so they're free roaming across Fort Hood onto a cannon range. Everybody cease fire, don't hit that cow! Like, what the hell? What's the cow doing on a freaking firing range in the first place? Well, it's like the deer, you gotta just let it roam freely. I call it steak, you know? You just open fire, roast it on the spot, and we all just have and enjoy a good meal together. You know what? That might be. I don't know. Hey, Sari, how's it going?
City builders are my jam. I love them. they're like...
Yeah, I tried to find clips from yesterday's videos, and nothing really came to mind yesterday, so... It's something I'm trying to do with each stream is find some stuff to put on YouTube and TikTok, and I just didn't find nothing interesting yesterday. I was like, nope. Of course. Oh, nice. I mean, you put a lot of time into it already. Hey, Gorby, do we have any duct tape laying around, or do we need to go get some? Daddy said zip ties, too. They have good music. I've heard people doing that. I've seen a lot of the shorts from TikTok and YouTube. Mostly YouTube. No, the ones that I really like are the ones where, you know, they get their characters with the little symbols over their head dancing with the music, and I'm like, how do they do that? That'd be cool. What kind of mods? I'm just curious. Only mods I know about are the kill count tracker that I got, but that's the only thing I know about. Just waiting for respawns. Oh, okay. Dance in... Oh, I know that. But obviously people are using them if they're making stuff like that. Pretty much. Hey. To the detriment of the player base. What does that mean exactly? Can you explain that one? I'm sorry, I don't know what all that means. I probably should know what that word means, but I don't. I mean, I'm guessing to the, like it harms the player base. I'm guessing that's what it means, but I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Kind of like the one where people are... This is an example I've heard. So, the one where people comment on people's DPS or something, it's like, you didn't put out enough DPS. I'm like, the only way they would know that is if they got an add-on, correct? Is that what you mean? Or mod or whatever? Unless you just calculated the numbers over my head. Which, not even I do that. I'm like, no. I could barely keep count of the kills I do in each floor. Like, did I kill 2 or did I kill 6? I forget the moment I move on to the next monster, you know? It's like, I can't keep track of numbers. To me, it's like, is it dying? Well, yes. Can I tell if it's dying too slow or too fast? Probably, and usually then it's probably a gear issue. Or maybe it's a skill issue, you know? Maybe both. World of Warcraft had something similar. I don't remember the name, but it was a site that you can use, and it showed you like what your rotation was lacking, or like you didn't use certain cooldowns. So, have you got your relic unlocked yet? I know, Dragon got his. Did you get yours already? Congratulations if you have. There's a site called Final Fantasy Analysis that you can upload a battle log from Act and it will give you feedback on what you were using and what could be using. Okay, yeah, I know they got something similar to the Deep Dungeon thing where you can look at reports based on pomage usage and all that other stuff. I've seen that posted in people's Discords. Like, it shows them how long it took to get the floors done, kill count, trap triggers, and all that good stuff. So something like that, right? But only on a DPS scale, is what you're describing, I guess. Yeah, the only one I really got, because I'd already been working on it to begin with, and I didn't even realize there was a relic weapon attached to it, was Hildebrand. And it's just because I liked Hildebrand anyway, and so I did all the quests. And they're like, well, did you know there's a relic attached to it? No, not really, but thanks for telling me. Because as I got closer and closer to the end of Endwalker, you need to go work on Hildebrand. I'm like, no, I don't. But the relic, I'm like, I do it as part of my questing, so it's already done. Oh, you do side quests? I'm like, yeah. I don't know why I wouldn't. I mean, I could say the same people about the raiders. You guys raid? Well, yes, because you guys enjoy that. I enjoy doing quests. What's the point? Everybody has what they enjoy, and, you know, I'm glad. So, off-topic question real quick. So does anybody know how to change the setting on Facebook to, if people want to friend me on Facebook? Apparently I got it set to where people want to find me or you know, request friendships, it won't let me do it, and I don't remember ever setting that, so I don't know how to fix it. Like, I just don't normally use Facebook anymore, but I was gonna add somebody yesterday, gave him my link, and he said he can't add me, so I'm like, I don't know how to fix that. I don't want to delete my account, Bad Dragon. You know, the Streamlabs is awesome, so I'm trying to set it up to where if I add you guys on the kid side, it will automatically do shoutouts for you guys. That's kind of cool. Wish it would do it for YouTube and Kick too, but it won't. I still have to do those manually. Yeah, it is cool. I love it. I know some other ones do it too. I was just... Streamlabs is awesome! I gotta figure out how to get the other platforms to do that. That way I don't have to worry about, hey, let me stop what I'm doing, or I'm in the middle of a mob fight, and it's like... That way it's taking the work out of my fingertips. Make it easier, not harder, right? Well, it's going. According to you guys and my hubby, I'm probably a little too reckless in these things. Maybe just a teeny bit. How did Gorby put it? He's like, you are very cavalier with your life. I know, and it was absolutely hilarious. I loved every second of it. I did. The sigh that would come out of your lips was just... I don't know. I probably shouldn't laugh at that, but it was absolutely... It was funny. Because I'm so used to doing that. This is a deep dungeon. You're used to it. Or get used to it. It happens. So the trick is, okay, I ran over a trap. What am I going to do about it? That's what you got to think about. I just ran over a frog or an owl trap. What am I going to do? Am I going to just stand there and let the things kill me? Or am I going to try to run away and run around in circles, let everything chase me until it wears off? You got to think of stuff like that. I just hit a bomb trap. What am I going to do in that event? You got to have that decision already in mind and know where your buttons are to mitigate against that. It's like potions, rejuve, although we don't have any regeneration pots inside that place. But you get where I'm going. You got to think about, okay, shit is going to go wrong in here. What's my plan to get out of it? How do I survive and continue my run? Because if you're going for the title, guess what? You're going all the way back down to the bottom. Now, if you're in it for just the quest, we could have just kept going. We don't have to reset. The blinkers? How much is that? Walmart or auto place for the blinker? I don't know how to change that. Does it still work on the back? Okay. Alright, so it's just the left blinker that needs to be replaced. We also need to get a new... We don't have cruise control anymore? Motherfuck! Ah! Oh. Poor Gorby, he gets teased by me all the time. Poor boy. So apparently my cruise control's out. My blinker, gotta replace it. My cruise control, not that I ever use cruise control anyway. Gorby's being mean to me again. I'm always mean, but it's a one-way street. Stop! He's being mean. No, you stay in there. He's like, you want to tease me? He'll come back in here and he'll tickle me. He does not care if I'm in the middle of a deep dungeon run. He don't care. If I die, he'll just say that I'm a bad player and I can't learn how to multitask around the tickling. I'm like, that's not fair. That is so not fair. I'm just waiting for respawns. But start of a new work week. GBP's back from his family visit. I'm hoping the trip went well. Now you get to take a vacation break from your vacation, right? Aw. Well, at least you got a job. I lost mine a while ago and I've been doing DoorDash and stuff like that. That's why it's like really crucial people are not hitting my car. Well, I can't blame you on that. I like streaming over working too. Because I get to talk to all of y'all. I figured you're talking, but thanks for the lurky. Alright. I'll just chill on the last floor for a little while. I tried to get that thing to work, but it's okay. I feel really kind of uncomfortable asking people about that, honestly. I put it on my Discord. Oh, you mean in the title? Yeah, I don't know if I can get in trouble for that, though. Oh, VY was suggesting putting my GoFundMe fundraiser in my title for the Twitch. Oh, okay. I just don't know if I can get in trouble for that, you know? That's true. I think I still have it. Give me a second. Oh, okay. Oh, close that. I got plenty of time to kill. I'm waiting for more respawns. Yeah, I'm gonna change it to GoFundMe like Sari said. I don't know. Let's see, GoFundMe. See if that works. Okay. OnlyFans? What's that mean? OnlyFans? I don't know what that means, but okay. Sometimes I can be kind of dumb, you know? You know, people accuse me of that all the time. Because sometimes I'll say something and people just give me a look like, what? Did you just say that? I'm like, well, what does it mean? And they won't tell me. They give me a look like, I can't believe you said that. And they won't tell me why it's offensive. And I'm like, you know, they're like, well, just go tell your hubby instead. And then my hubby won't tell me either. There we go. Oh. No? No, I don't think it's that bad. Ooh, this is a full room. I probably won't, because I'll probably forget. You know, I could go back and redo my chats and stuff. Although, when I do the, look through clips stuff, to look for clips, this will probably pop up. But I'm not clipping that. I'm so not doing it. What I think I might recommend is if you guys find something funny, just clip it. I'll look at it later on my, clips, and if I like something a lot, I'll put it up as a short or TikTok. Kind of let the fans play with it a little bit. You guys know what's funny better than me. My sense of humor is weird. Don't ever look it up. It's a website that people show off all types of fans, box fans, standings, Windows fans. Is that legit, or are you just using words in the place of something else? I'm just curious. Now I want to go look it up, just because y'all told me not to look it up. But I'll do it off stream. Maybe I need to look it up so my daughter don't end up looking stuff up like that. And I'm talking about my little one. He likes to go grabbing her daddy's phone and tuning into death metal. And I'm like, you know, dear, why is she listening to death metal? I was sleeping and she just grabbed my phone, and I'm like, dear, why didn't you put your phone up? You know she likes to turn it on. For the love of God, don't do it. Now I have to. I'll do it later. And I'll probably send you a message later like, what the hell, dragon? Y'all told me there's a site. Now I gotta go look. So I'm guessing my husband didn't see that one YouTube clip you asked me about. He's like, so what's this clip about? And so I didn't put it on stream again, thank God, because that technically totally against terms of service. But yeah, so I pulled it up on his phone. He's like, oh my God. Like, and then he went and watched the rest of his stuff. The shock value of that guy on YouTube is amazing. You know, I have a fortune active, right? I don't think I've seen any monsters drop me a chest yet. I'm like, come on. Stop being greedy. You know, my husband cannot accuse me of being reckless on this run. I told him, I'll take my time. I'll show you take my time. I only need like 3 minutes to kill the boss. Although I think the AI is throwing a fit. It's like, I think I know what she's doing. She's just sticking around a level. She's killing things just for the hell of it. Let's not do any more respawns. She's just gonna kill him too. Like, I used a fortune, give me my chest, man. Hornets are the bane of all healer existence. Alright, I think I'll do a couple more run-throughs and then I'll go kill a boss. I'm a little over level for it, but that's okay. It'll be easy. So, I think I fixed the kick problem. It means I might not talk to a lot of people, but all these spammers that are like, hey, come look at my my Discord, I'll help promote your channel, I'll get you 1 million views. I'm being sarcastic here. But, so, I put it to where you can follow me all you want, but you won't be able to talk to me right away until you've followed my account for at least a minimum of 1 hour. And the account has to be more than a month old. I haven't gotten another message since. It's got a big increase. It's just, I think they could do with a little bit of better weeding out people like that. I mean, Twitch, I can just ban certain words, phrases. It's really easy, and I don't have to worry about a lot of that. Kick is a little harder than that. So I just have to make it a little harder for them to chat with me at all. I know it sounds sad, but if you don't want to stick around for more than a few minutes anyway, you probably weren't interested in the content anyway. Yeah, see, GPP, you get where I'm coming, because all those people that come in just for 5 minutes just to do their little socials blurb or whatever, all they want is money and scamming, so nope. You can stick around for about 30 minutes to an hour. Each platform has its ups and downs, so people need to realize that you can't just go one and think there's no problems on the other, you know. It's each one has its own problems. All they need to do is duct tape it. It'll be fine. You know, paper clips, bubble gum, and duct tape. That's all you need. Tape the duck. No, and then I'll get in trouble with the PETA. He'll get the animal activist after me, man. Don't tape the duck. Yeah, I agree with Sari on that. The 3 platforms I've been streaming to, because I don't have a thing for TikTok yet, is Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. I hope I'm safe right here. I got a diaper to change, so hopefully I'm safe right here. If I die, this death will be due to Ashlyn's fault. I'll blame her. Alright, I survived. Thank God. Daddy's trying to rig the car so we can go back to work. Gorby's like, it don't look that bad. My baby looks bad. My poor car. It don't look that bad. I disagree. The music in here is awesome to me. Poor Gorby. He's going out in the heat trying to rig the car. I feel so bad for him. I could probably go to a junkyard and get some of my parts, like the headlight that the lady busted. apparently she took out the cruise control too. I mean, which I don't need cruise control, but it's still one of those luxuries you appreciate in life. Are held together by duct tape and a prayer. I like it. So, I guess Gorby doesn't have this wariness, because I'm guessing if this is his first accident in 20 years, that's actually saying something. That's actually pretty good. But, so when I come to an intersection, I don't trust people. I'm going to wave them all through before I go. If we all come together at the same time, I'm just going to wave them through. I just don't trust people. When it comes to my safety of my life and my car, nope. You guys can go ahead. I'll even wave the cops through. Have a nice day. You're probably in a hurry anyway. Goodbye. And they just give me a weird look. I'm like, what? Go. Bye. You'll probably tailgate me anyway, so just please go. I was like, I know there are respawns in here. Now, where are they, man? What's up, DB? You know, you get near mommy, mommy gonna ticky. Oh, you don't like that, huh? Ticky, ticky? Mommy gotta find something to do during respawns. Eh? Gotcha. Tiki tiki. Okay, calm down, calm down. Mommy, leave you alone. I won't pick on you no more. For now. Maybe. You cannot have my water. Leave my water alone. Yep, I think the AI is like, nope, we're not giving you anymore. Go to the next floor. Hey. next to go? I got to thinking, they could give like one of these bosses where you get slimes instead of bees, and I think that's far more worse to get than bees. Because at least you can stun the hornets. Well, no, I don't think you can stun them on the boss, but you can witch them. I'm starting to wonder if there's a cap on the respawns, because technically you're supposed to get like 2 respawns every 45 to 50 seconds, so it's like, I'm only seeing 1. What you need? I can check over my chair. Oh, let me leave that chair. So lately she's gotten in the habit, she'll crawl behind me and share this tiny chair with me. Listen.
Ticky ticky.
got my fortune back. Oh my god! This is not the time to play. No, don't grab my hand, please! Oh, the baby strikes again. Well, apparently Mommy is a jungle gym at the moment. In case y'all are wondering why I'm like all over the freaking place, it's because she's using me as a jungle gym right now, and she is, isn't she? Okay, I get it, I get it. I'll get your drink here in a sec. Please don't kill me. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. didn't know I didn't have any of those. I had like one. I didn't even realize. You know, this set, the music is just so not upbeat like the last set. It's just like, bleh. I feel like this is the perfect set to go to bed with. Like, sleepy. Okay, why are you guys stuck like that? Come on out! They love their Phoenix Downs. I'll come back for that. Out of the way! Shit. Safe. Oh, I'm glad I popped that regen potion that time. Tiki, tiki, tiki. Oh, and they're up light. Mega potions. There's another chest in there somewhere. No! Sight. See if we can go find a luring somewhere. If there is one. They do love their minotaurs. Like, there are other monsters that can respawn, really? Seriously? Steel. No, knockback. I don't even have a rage anyway. Let's try it again. That makes such a cute little death noise. What? You know, I just put those back in there. Stop doing that. Like, of course not, Mommy. I'll get that one on the way back. Ooh, nice. Rage. And there's the pikeman that stole the chocobo egg. Ooh. I'm taking it easy. Don't worry. It's your fault that I'm going so slow. Because you said I'm reckless and cavalier with my life. I should say the same to you. Are you doing alright? How's the car? Can I drive it yet? How does it sound when you drive it? It's not that I'm not comfortable, it's... I get a little disrespectful of the rooms themselves, not necessarily the trash mobs. I'm fine with the trash. But it's the traps that I just step on and I don't respect the room and pull them out into the hallway. That's what gets me into trouble. Sometimes I'll come up and click a brown chest knowing it might turn into a mimic. Yeah, that too. You would laugh at me. No, it wasn't that it went on cooldown. It went off a lot faster than I thought it would. Like, I put an invulnerability, and then I'm guessing by the time I ran over the trap, it was already gone. Like, oops, my timing on that was bad. Like, it was that trap right there, and I thought my invuln was good, but it only lasts like 10 seconds. Yeah, my pulls are way smaller today than they usually are. They're still decent, but they're smaller. There was one climb I did with the Paladin. I just went up as soon as the teleport. Or was it the Paladin or the Warrior? I can't remember, but I went up as soon as the teleport unlocked. I ran into the problem I was too low by the time I got to this set, and then, yeah. I mean, I don't know what my rush is. It's not like I'm here to score. If I score, I score. If I don't, I don't. This is not that type of run. You know, so I don't know why I keep, like, putting it in my head. I gotta score, I gotta score. I think I need to just worry about clearing. And, you know, as long as I keep the 6 minute per floor rule in mind, because I need to get chests too, you know, because you're going to need them for the higher floors, you know, and if you're not exploring, you're not getting chests. If you don't have chests and palmanders to use later, I mean, I'm not saying you can't do a run without palmanders, but it does make life a little challenging. Ashlyn, what are you doing? Do not pull these. No, no, no. Your daughter. Your daughter. Serenity. Okay. Yeah, this is another set that's like really rough. Ew, that's just awful. What? Just gotta hope the next 4 ain't gonna be bad. Oh wait, is there another one in here? Alteration. that the only mimic? Alright. I'm not going back. Get up. Weird. It died in the wall! You're sleepy? Why are you sleepy? Are you in the house? I asked how the car's doing. Is it taped together yet so I can go out? Okay. Are you sure it's safe to drive? I don't want my bumper falling onto the freaking road. Wired up. Oh no! No! Oh no, once you trigger a trap in a room, it won't trigger a second. That's why I try to stay in the room. These are baby pulls compared to what you're used to seeing me do. Oh, about what? The, once you hit a trap in a room, it doesn't have a set. Yeah, there's only... Okay, so you see the icon... Hold on. Scale this up. It's not that big. Okay, so this room with the flag on it, the room you spawn on has that flag there. But anyway, the room you spawn on will never have a trap. Ever, 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 ever. So it is a safe room automatically. All the other rooms have a possibility of having one or no traps, but they will never have more than one. Once you trigger it, that room becomes a safety net. So, just so you know. Never more than one, and it's a safety net. If it's a safety room once you trigger it. Hallways are also always safe with traps. Just not always the doorway. Hey! Don't leave me! No, it's okay. Are you gonna be able to... Am I gonna be able to go out and do some work? Do you want at least an hour to sleep? Okay. Well... Intuition. They always put it at the... you know. I'd be happy if I was in the middle. Um, what? You and I can go bath time soon, huh? You want a bath? Of course you always like a bath. Rage. Sorry. Knockback disabled. Gotta remember that. Which I'm probably not. I never remember. Commander of Serenity. Oh yeah, let's get rid of that. Ooh. I like it! Wait. I did not know that. If you witch them, they don't die? I did not know that. What? Steel. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call it for a teeny while. I need to go out, do some food delivery, start earning money for bills, car repairs, rentals, God knows what. So I'm gonna raid out. I appreciate the people hanging out. So, who we got? Why not?